This next bout of the evening takes place over 3 rounds in the Premier Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Conriocht and bringing into the cage a record of 2 wins and no defeats. Presenting Cronnelly! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing SBG Cork, and tonight making his mixed martial arts debut. Give it up for Darragh!
Cronnelly won his debut in the UK in September against Matthew McLeod by decision. Beat Shane Redmond, got a rear naked choke on Cage Legacy in December. He's Scottish, he's just 20 years old. See with the blue trim on his gloves, but he has quite a lot of physicality. He's got powerlifting background, some boxing experience.
Southpaw Orthodox matchup going on here. Both guys confident on their feet. This is going to be a good striking fight, if you ask me, based on 10-second prediction of what the fight's going to come out as.
Well, they're both looking to get the first shot away, and we can see that rear leg kick being used by both sides. There we go. So that's always a viable option in that kind of Southpaw Orthodox matchup. The rear hand and the rear leg are the power shots. That shot is open. Both guys just basically throwing the kicks at the moment. They're not really setting it up too much with the hands, but they're content to stand in front of each other and look to find that opening. Murray, the southpaw, of course, and seems to have a bit of whip in that left leg kick. Throws that left hand straight down the pipe to the body. They both look pretty comfortable here. It's a cagey beginning.
Michael's sort of commanding the center of the cage more often than not, and Darragh kind of dancing on the outside, landing those rear leg kicks, or rear body kicks, I should say.
Yeah, we can tell both guys have a little bit of snap and a little bit of power, so it's making them sort of both just be a little bit careful about how they enter and how long they stay in the pocket. Nice teep there, body kick from Murray. And Cronnelly steps in over the top with that hook, just doesn't find a home for it. There we go with that kick you mentioned again. It's finding a home. We can see a few little red marks on the body of Cronnelly, should I say.
I do not envy the judges scoring this round.
Yeah. Oh, the hands landing there from Cronnelly in that exchange. Nice jab there from Murray.
Landing a sort of an uppercut on the break there. That shot was checked, that leg kick was checked.
Yeah. You can't throw too many of those once they start getting checked. You start having a few regrets when you feel that. That shin bone on shin bone. Yeah, a very, very close first round indeed. And it draws to a close. Bout looking fresh. We're straight back into the same action we saw before. Murray stepped in beautifully with that left hand, and Cronnelly now looking to chase the takedown, flip the script a little bit.
Clearly different tactics employed by both fighters coming out for the second round. The corner teams are clearly giving a kind of a change of tactics for the second round.
Yeah, probably from both sides. They were just looking for a little bit more from both fighters. If you want to win the fight, you got to step up to the plate and start maybe chasing what's on the scoring criteria, effective striking and grappling. And we're seeing now Cronnelly's got a good hold of Murray. Whether he can get him down is another question.
Murray sort of neutralising the attacks of Michael up against the fence here, but I like the head position of Michael underneath the chin of Darragh. Darragh sort of not taking any major damage here.
Yeah, the head position and that bicep control, which he's just given up on now to connect to the leg.
Brilliant
Very
switch.
effective, and look at that, yeah, excellent. And kept a hold of the leg so that he couldn't post the foot on the floor and pop back to his feet straight away.
Michael looking to secure a 2-on-1 on the bottom of Darragh's shin here, getting his hips above his head. I like this.
Steps over excellently. Chasing that hook, but is Darragh going to squeeze his way out of there? No, Cronnelly stayed connected to him. Brilliant work. He's on the back, albeit with one hook. The other leg glued to the fence. Darragh being urged to use the fence to scrape Cronnelly off by his corner. He doesn't want to turn in toward the fence because he'll allow Cronnelly a little bit of space to get that second hook in. Wants to get his back to the fence. And turn out to face the center of the cage and scrape his opponent off. Doing it now, but can't get that left arm back over the top, so Cronnelly lands some nice knees to the body and the legs, which are perfectly legal in amateur MMA.
The experience of Cronnelly is really shown here. He's not rushing this. He's not kind of chasing a particular outcome straight away. He's just taking whatever comes, landing the knees to the thigh, getting the body lock, making Darragh carry his weight. This is really good strategy from Michael here.
Yeah, he's doing really good things here. He's staying busy and he is landing pretty impactful shots like those knees to the legs and knees to the body. So they're effective striking. They count on the scoring criteria. A lot of people think pinning someone to the fence and dominating positionally counts. It doesn't really in the scoring criteria, but when you're doing something with it, that's when it really starts to make a difference on the scorecards, and he's doing that, and he's trying to advance his position again. Looking to chase that second hook or even weave that right foot in behind, and there we go, there's that hook now. But a really good second round showing from Michael Cronnelly. The first round was close. Second, not so much. We're going to have to see a reaction from Darragh Murray. I wonder whether we're going to see the same approach from the get-go here. Is Murray going to have to weather a little bit of a storm, or is he going to have the space with which to work in the stand-ups? We'll find out. All to play for this third round. Yeah, Cronnelly wants to get a hold of him straight away. You can see he's trying to draw the kick and then catch it on the way in.
Both fighters really, really proficient body attackers. They're both attacking the body very well here and marking up their opponent.
Yeah, and it creates openings. But Cronnelly, you can see he wants to get to this position because he had such success there. And as I said, he's landing impactful shots here, so he's not in danger of getting reset in the middle for inactivity. He's staying busy. He'll be doing enough to win a very close fight if he does this for another round.
Landing shots, staying patient. Darragh kind of waiting for the opening here, and in the third and final round you'd look to see a little bit more urgency possibly, and getting to a bit of separation and land some shots from the outside. But as I said in one of the earlier fights, it is easier said than done when you've got Michael Cronnelly with his head underneath your chin.
Yeah, he's not giving him any breathing space. But I mean, we'd like to see some urgency there from Murray. He may need to just get the hell out of there and go for broke. We don't know how that first round went on the scorecards, but we're going to assume Cronnelly got that second one, and he can't afford to allow Cronnelly just to take this third round from him. Cronnelly almost got that takedown, but good balance from Murray.
Darragh will be disappointed if he lets this one slip and doesn't kind of go for broke towards the end of the fight. Yeah, obviously getting 9 minutes of experience in the cage is good no matter what, but a little bit more urgency would be great. And here we go.
Yeah, he needed that breakaway. Gives himself a little opportunity now to get something going. He's got to take advantage of it. Can't allow Cronnelly to push him into the fence again. Needs to put an angle and get out of there. Step off the center line and pivot. Standing right in front of Cronnelly, unfortunately, so that makes the opportunity for Cronnelly to just get back to this position in which he's been pretty much dominant over the last 3-4 minutes of this bout.
Cronnelly is just hustling here. He's putting in work. He's moving forward. He's racking up those minutes, and he's just kind of landing shots to the thighs. Darragh reversing position here, but I think in the judge's eyes it might be too little too late.
Yeah, the cage saved Cronnelly there. Didn't the second time. Finds himself getting taken down. Will Murray have time to advance to a position where he could possibly squeeze out a finish and pull this one out of the fire? Cronnelly does well to get back to his feet. And turns Murray back to the cage. Last 10 seconds. Good survival work from Cronnelly. Tries to finish with a takedown of his own, 4 style points, but it ain't there. And a very frustrating fight, you would imagine, for Darragh Murray. Cronnelly just bit down, and some fights are like that. They can't all be fight of the night contenders. Sometimes you gotta just dig it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we're going to get judges' scorecards for decision. Judge number 1 scores this bout 29-28, Cronnelly. Judge number 2 scores this